Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Cancer Egyptian message for mid-July 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, anything that you do whatsoever to help the channel in any kind of way. The goal of the channel is really just to put out messages that hopefully help you in some kind of way. All right, let's get into it, Cancer. So I've done a different kind of spread than I normally do. Normally I only do 5 cards, but Spirit was like, nope, we're going to do it this way. So I said, okay. So we're going to go through your first row. All of the cards were in the upright position with the exception of the last one, which was in the challenge. So you've got in your power. So this is about perhaps standing in your power until events cause you not to stand in your power. So what I mean by that is you were probably standing in your power at one point, and then things came along and sort of shook that either your confidence or shook the foundation. Something happened here, but you are definitely encouraged to get back into your power is what I'm getting. Next, because this is going to require courage for you to move forward, because there's definitely some deception around you, whether this is you doing this to yourself or others doing this to you. But there's something that is still to be revealed. And here, as the psychic reader, this is perhaps how it's going to come in. Either you're going to get a reading from someone, or you yourself have intuitive abilities, and that's how it's going to come in, whether it's a download, whether it's through dreams, something to that effect. Now, we're moving into the second row where we had the first card in the challenge, second card in the reverse, and then the other cards are in the upright. So the first card is protection. So this is about, because this is in the challenge position, you may be of the mindset that you are not necessarily feeling very protected at this time. And so that's sort of not helping the situation. So understanding that, always keep in mind that, if you are on the right side of things, you are always protected. Okay. Now, there are times when lessons occur where you may not feel protected, but it could be much worse. So I'm thinking that might be the scenario. Maybe through this deception, you believe you're not protected anymore. That kind of thing. So just really understanding that you are protected when you bend your knee and you humble yourself and you ask for protection. There's plenty of times in your life that we go through things, and we need to really have that deeper relationship with spirit. We feel unprotected, we feel alone, we feel in the desert, but it's not spirit doing that. Spirit never leaves us, we typically leave spirit. So in order to feel this divine protection, I'm being asked to tell you to go within, because it's still there, but you're just not seeing it, and that's why it's in the challenge. We've got small steps in the reverse. So either you're not taking any steps, small or large, but you are encouraged to take small steps. Or because of the next card, I'm going to tell you what I got. When I saw this card come out next to this one, the first thing, I got a visual of you leaping through this opening. That's literally what I got. Because this is a brand new beginning, and this is about you moving forward. This is about you taking the risk, taking that leap of faith, literally, into this new timeline, into this new beginning, into this new opportunity. And this, because you've been at a crossroads, okay, for long enough, and so a decision has to be made, and so you are encouraged to make it. Now, as we get into the last row, again, all the cards were in the upright, I believe. Let me see. You had a whole bunch fall out in the rear there. All the cards are in the upright, with the exception of one. So you have cast out. So I got so many messages with this, but this is cast out anything that is not serving you. This could be thinking, this could be behavior, this could be addictions by way of behavior, this could be situations and people, family, It could be many things. So I leave that to you because you know your situation better than I do. And then this is about alchemizing. This is sacred alchemy. This is about alchemizing the residuals of anything that's left over after you cast it out. So even though you may cast out negativity, even though you may cast out situations, that doesn't mean there's not some residual for you to deal with. So this is the transmutation, the alchemy of that energy. Next, we have Snake Charmer. So this is about turning things to your benefit. And I don't like this card necessarily because I don't like Snake Charmers. To me, they're people that are potentially people that do anything to get what they want. So what I would say with this card is turning things in your favor, but making sure you do it in a way that your intentions are pure and you're walking in integrity, because to me this is about feminine wiles. There's female on the card, so to me this is, you know, trickster energy, even almost, even though you know, I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah, third party. Someone, something else is involved, outside influences, love triangle, so it's right there. So I don't know if it's the third party who's using the snake charmer energy, but somebody's using it and it's not cool. That's all I'm going to say, because they're using it for their own benefit. They are using it to gain something that, and they are not walking in integrity. And I'm just going to say that and leave that there. Next, we have direction. So this is about you following the direction that intuitively you know to follow, and not veering off the path is what I get. Next, we have movement. This is the forward movement that it's going to take to continue on this path or this new journey that you want to establish. It's this forward movement in that direction. Next, we have containing. This is about, you know, containing yourself, containing something. Okay, this could be containing your emotions. This could be containing your actions, even, because someone is going to try you. Someone is going to try to charm you. Someone is going to come at you, or it may be Cancer. This might be you doing this to someone. I'm not totally sure which way this goes, so I'll put out both. So I'm putting both on the table. But this is about really, really containing, you know, emotions and actions as you move forward, because somebody's going to try you. That's all I can say. And this is remembering is remembering something of significance. So usually this is by way of dreams. This is by way of clarity brought in through some way, such as when you meditate, you get this information. When you dream, you get this information, or you get a download of some sort that helps you to remember something. And this is by way of maybe even spiritual support, ancestral support of this message coming in for you. And then contracts. So this is about some kind of legal commitment of some sort, whether this is you know, a relationship via marriage, divorce, something like that, or some other kind of legal business. Okay. And this could be also a past life kind of contract that you're dealing with someone as well. I'm led to believe that because of the remembering card too. A past life situation even. Now we're going to move into your Isis Oracle messages. And all of those came out in the upright. First one we have here is Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. To me, this is the new opportunity. This is about you jumping the timeline and moving into this new opportunity with great excitement is what I'm getting. Next, we have Chariot of Ascension. That's that quick moving energy. Remember I said I got the visual with the small steps and this card together, that you were leaping. And I mean doing it like that quickly. So that is right in line with the Chariot of Ascension, because things are moving quickly. Okay, and you're going to need to move quickly right along with them. We've got Divine Sunchild, blessings from the Sun Falcon. This is you know, the blessings coming in by way of relationship, by way of abundance of some sort. Beautiful energy, illumination, even because it says Sun Child. So this is to me the clarity, the peace, the things that you are really hoping for coming in for you. And even if that is just nothing more than you understanding something on a new level. We've got Queen of Heaven, blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. So this is, to me, this is the downloading information even. Because the queen of the skies is to me the queen of air, so that would be thoughts and thinking. So one thing too is to get clear vision. So make sure that you're not looking at anything through an unclear lens. So as you get this download, it's going to bring you some clarity and understanding about something. And then we have ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. So this could be, to me, this is a rattle. It's usually a wake up call. It's usually a sound that you don't hear every day, so it usually grabs your attention. But I want to say that this is also coming in. To me, this is a deeper understanding, deeper wisdom coming in, but also a wake up call, an epiphany of some sort, the clarity even. Let's go ahead and see what we get through the Anubis oracle messages next. We had several in the reverse and some in the challenge as well. So I'm trying to pick these up here. Okay. Excuse me. So the first one we have is the Anubis card, right? Key card, opener of the way. So to me, this is understanding the path to take. This is the knowledge, the clarity, the motivation to move forward, the motivation to take this opportunity coming in for you. In the reverse, we have the desert, sacred archetypal element of fire. So not feeling very passionate at this time is what I get there. Not taking any action because passion is all about creativity. It's all about taking action. It's all about movement. And so we're not moving at this time. We've got Nephthys, and this is the high priestess, intuition and mystery. Maybe we are not going within to hear the intuitive messages that are trying to be sent our way. So encouraged to do that. Next, we have star consciousness, generosity, and Bodhisattva or Bodhisattva. I don't know how to say that. I apologize. Star consciousness to me is about understanding the connections between everything. Excuse me. And in doing so, having that deepening relationship with ancient knowledge, so that you can move forward with a brand new understanding of things. In the challenge position, we first have lunar energies, divine timing, blood mysteries. And I just read this for somebody. I'm reading a lot of these same cards, especially with the Anubis deck. There's been a couple with the Isis deck. I'm trying to remember what sign that was. Maybe Capricorn, maybe not. I don't remember now. But this is about understanding the moon cycles and how everything, there's a cycle to it and nothing happens without divine timing. Because the blood mysteries is all, to me, that says the cycles that a female goes through, with their cycles. And so you've got divine timing on things. So, even though you could be trying to close out a cycle or trying to go into a new cycle, things don't happen until they're meant to happen with divine timing. So just, keep that in mind. And then the last one is the pyramid, sacred archetypal element of earth. And so that's about being grounded. That's about understanding stability for you, and wanting that stability back, wanting a firm foundation for things as you move forward. Now, let's go ahead and move into the sacred symbol messages. You had several in the challenge. So the first one we have here is jealousy. Now, this is either you or someone else who's jealous towards you, because and the first thing that I got when I saw this, I saw evil eye first, and then I saw the green-eyed monster of envy. So there could be somebody who is very, very envious or very, very jealous of you, and or this could be you. Because you are trying to step into this good fortune, this new opportunity, because you want there to be some relief to what's been happening. You want this to be over. You're tired of this. And it's going to, and you are, trying to focus on, things that are needing to be focused on at this time. Because you could be a healer. And so, there's bigger things that you need to be focused on. But we have the Earth card, second message here about getting out into the Earth, being around the Earth. So, being outside, being out in nature, grounding, stabilizing your energy. Really, really balancing that, because we have the talisman, and I see this card usually in the same way. I've yet to see it differently. Is you hold the key to something. You also are protected with a talisman card too. But this is in the challenge position as well. So maybe again, you're not feeling protected because of maybe the way events have come about, and so you're thinking you're not protected. But I'm here to tell you, you are, and you will be being able to protect yourself once you stand in your power. But you have not started. You're not standing in your power just yet, because this is in the challenge position, because you feel like there are still hidden things. And so that's why you still feel a little bit unstable, is what I'm getting. Now, let's go ahead and move into your Egyptian gods messages. And quite a few of these, of the first few cards, came out in the challenge positions. Let me get these picked up first, and then we'll go through these. So the first one we have here is passion, and that's in the challenge position. We've already talked about that. Not necessarily feeling very passionate or creative right now. Not really taking any movement or taking any steps right now. We've got wisdom, because you want to exercise wisdom. You want to make sure that you are following your intuition and your guidance. You don't want to leap blindly. We've got change coming in here, because things are, that once you take this step, things are going to change. And you've had to, you felt like you were in the desert, like you were in the dark. You see that there are some hidden things still. And you want to understand what your resources are. What are you working with? Next, we have righteousness. This is you standing in your righteousness, and doing what's right for you. But be careful that that righteousness is not ego. That's all I'm going to say with that. Because you feel like something needs to be righteous, that you are righteous in your opinion or your feelings or your emotions of some sort. But again, double check that as ego. Next, we have renewal. So this is about the replenishment of things, whether this is a relationship, whether this is your energy, your power. We have intelligence. This is using the wisdom given to move forward and take the necessary steps. Then we have hope. We have new beginning with the Hermitage. We have resentment. So there's some kind of real negative feeling going on here, because we got jealousy, we got resentment now. And I don't know if this is necessarily your energy, because again, I feel like that third party has some kind of influence in some of the messages we're getting here. But regardless of anybody's influence, we're going to persevere, and we are going to attain our prosperity. Okay, now let's go ahead and move into the Priestess of Light messages for you to close out your reading, Cancer. Okay, Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer, please. Let them fall out completely. Thank you. I'm going to try to put these in some semblance of order. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, challenge. Anything else? I'm going to put that in the challenge because a lot of these cards are coming out in the challenge position, but because they're not more towards the challenge than they are, I'm just going to leave them in whatever, up or down. They have to come out in the challenge position for me to put them that way. Last one. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Excuse my voice. I don't know. Somebody's got a problem with their throat chakra. Prior to doing this reading, I was okay. All right. So, first one, go with the flow. So this is really about learning how to go with the flow, learning how to be in the now, and releasing things, and not really trying to control things is what I'm getting here. Because in order for you to receive the abundance, in order for you to receive whatever you're going for, whatever your manifestations are, whatever this contract is, if it's meant for you and you want this, you're going to need to step into a place of trust and going with the flow, and also in receiving any kind of blessings coming your way, you're going to need to align to that. We've got precognition. So this is about you getting those downloads, getting that psychic information sent to you, so that you can understand things and also see things, so that you know which way to go. We've got sacred action, decisive focus. You had focus over here. So this is staying on target. We've got divine mother, nurturing, compassion, and grace. So this is about your spiritual team giving you nurturing and compassion and grace. But this is also about you and your own self-love, and being kind to yourself during this time. We've got earth magic, another message about earth. This is about getting out into earth, nature. This is about allowing for that transmutation of any residual anything to be cleansed, so that you can have these obstacles removed and you can move forward in your power with this fearlessness. In the reverse, we have river of blessings, releasing constraints. So this is about you coming into the state of alignment so that you can receive the blessings you've manifested. But you're not there yet because you need to do some work. We've got angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. This is about you asking for support. Your angels, your spiritual team is standing by, but you must ask. We've got miracles in the reverse, ancient wisdom. So this is about you aligning to the miracles in your life by getting this ancient wisdom, getting this download, using this information. Next, we have brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. This is you in your authentic energy, but you're not there yet. You still got some things you need to work on. We've got sacred breath and sound. This is life force and communication. Again, those intuitive nudgings, that psychic ability that you have coming to your aid, but also being around water. Listening to dolphin sounds and sound is going to be very important to you, as well as being around water. Next, we have setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. The reason why your protection card over here was in challenge, as well as, I want to say there was another one. Um, that the reason why that's still questionable is you haven't set boundaries yet. Here's your telepathy, again, another card of telepathic psychic abilities, transmission, perception, communication. So again, you could have a telepathic connection with your soulmate, but you also have psychic gifts of your own. We've got tenderness in the challenge. This is about you being kind and having love and compassion for yourself and for anyone else. Balance, again, this is coming into balance. This is coming into the lack of control state. This is coming into the surrender state. This is about standing in your power, balanced between divine feminine, divine masculine, between light and dark. Once you receive the clarity and the understanding, this is about you having trust and faith and spirit as you move forward. This is building your world. This is the passion to create your world as you want it to be. And this is having the having the stability to know that what you are building is going to be on solid ground. We've got achievement. This is about the abundance coming in because you are ascending. You are doing the work. You are learning. You are healing. You are doing many things. And that's the achievement because of it. We've even got another card here of clairvoyance. So this is about, again, through that download, through that dream, through that intuitive nudging, however it may come in, you're going to be inspired and you're going to trust this message when it comes because you're going to know who it's from, because it's about your sacred purpose. This is about what you and your ancestors came here to do. This is about fulfilling your ancestral legacy and what you're here to do, the healing of your ancestral legacy, the passion, the internal flame to do the work for humankind, mankind, womankind, all that, right? Moving forward beautifully in that. Power over difficulty. This is again standing in your power, removing the obstacles because you are a way maker. You are a ground shaker. You are a chain breaker. This is who you are. Wings of light. And this is about you and how you're going to feel when you finish this leg of the journey, stepping wholly into who you are at a soul level. This is the gratitude you're going to feel and should feel today, because even though you may not be in this place right now, the gratitude for the position you are in today and prior to today and in the future, you should always be thankful because you've been blessed the entire way. Every step of the way is what I'm getting. So we've got reverent appreciation and prayer. So however you do that, however you communicate with spirit. And then the last one is innovation. And so this is about you creating with the power, the co-creation between you and spirit, having this download, having this knowledge, having this wisdom, and taking that forward to create beautiful, beautiful things. Wow, very nice, Cancer. So I do hope that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.